Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. Today is Giving Tuesday, and people all over are lending a helping hand to nonprofits and charities. In Sioux Falls, stores at 8th and Railroad are giving back to Call to Freedom by donating part of their proceeds today.
Becky Rasmussen, the president and CEO of the nonprofit, says that donations like this go a long way.
Donations from the community help us to be able to continue to provide services, but also expand those services to victims of human trafficking. And typically when they come out of a trafficking situation, they don't even have the clothes on their backs. They don't have shampoo, small things that we take for granted. And so we come alongside them to be able to provide those basic needs, but also to provide safety.
Coming up later tonight on Keloland News at 5, we're going to hear from two 8th and Railroad shops about why supporting Call to Freedom was an easy choice for them this year. Well, this weekend, you can make a difference in a child's life.
The Sioux Falls School District is once again hosting its Project Warm-Up at Sonia Sotomayor Elementary School. On Saturday from 11 to 3, you can help make 3,000 blankets that will be given to students in need. Since the project started in 2006, volunteers have made more than 32,000 blankets.
Most are distributed to students at school, but blankets are also given to Habitat for Humanity. Well, tonight is the night to see what kind of improvements could be coming to a park in western Sioux Falls.
Family Park is near West 12th Street and Ellis Road. Tonight, the preliminary concept for the Family Park Master Plan will be unveiled. The concept is based on public input the city gathered earlier this year.
It has multiple aspects within the concept of, expanded walking trails, improved dog park, amenities, increased access to fishing, whether that's the river or the ponds.
The open house is tonight at 5:30 at Jefferson High School.
And Sioux Falls Parks and Rec also wants your feedback on the McKinnon Park wading pool this week. There's going to be an open house on Thursday at 5:30 p.m. at Dakota Abilities.
The city is gathering ideas on the future of the wading pool. There will also be several concepts presented during the meeting. For the past few weeks, Sioux Falls has been holding meetings to also discuss improvements to the outdoor pools at Keene and Frank Olson parks.
Yeah, it seems kind of odd to be talking about swimming pools, but now's the time to get stuff done, I guess, ahead of time.
Yeah, well, it sure is a cold day if you're out at a park, Adam.
Yeah, well, it could be worse. Could be what we have for Thanksgiving or Black Friday, for that matter, or really the entirety of the weekend. We barely got above freezing any of those 5 days, and that was being generous on occasion. But today, we did get some improvement. Yes, it's chilly. But like I said, it could always be worse. Yeah, we talked about pools. How about some snow at Terry Peak? They are getting ready to start the season soon over there in Lead. 43 and northwest wind at 8 miles per hour. And not to be outdone, Great Bear also starting to get snow production underway. Goodness knows Mother Nature has not been helping out in that regard. 43 at the airport with a west wind at 10 miles per hour. It has been a very nice day to get outside. Plenty of blue skies to go around. And if you were west River, yeah, you got into the 50s and by a decent margin. 53 from Mobridge to Valentine, 56 in Phillip, 55 Rapid City, 51 Faith up into Buffalo. Compare that to their East River counterparts. Yeah, we hit 50 in Aberdeen, but that's downhill from there. 38 for Watertown, 39 Ortonville, 36 in Worthington, but that's still noticeably warmer compared to yesterday. Central and Eastern Keloland anywhere from 10 to 20 degrees warmer compared to yesterday afternoon. And all that sunshine was certainly a nice bonus. Yes, we've had to deal with a breeze. It's been out of the west by northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. But again, we've had to deal with a lot worse on occasion. Lows tonight falling into the 20s in many locations. The breeze does die down. That, along with a clear sky, will set the stage for a pretty chilly night in a couple of locations. But for your day tomorrow, we rebound pretty nicely. 40s to near 50 in southeastern as well as northeastern portions of Keloland. And to the west, it will likely get into the 50s again in many locations. A nice light breeze as well. And again, plenty of sunshine, but we do have some more seasonable days to talk about as well. Not every day is going to be warmer than average. We'll go through that and what we can expect next week, all coming up as we head through the hour.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Adam. Sioux Falls police are looking for the man who allegedly stole a vehicle from an auto sales business and then hit one of the employees. Investigators say the incident happened Monday afternoon at the intersection of 10th Street and Euclid Avenue in the central part of the city. Authorities say that the suspect told an employee that he wanted to test drive a 2006 Chevy Impala. And that's when police say he ran over the employee and then stole the vehicle. The victim was taken to the hospital with injuries to the hip and leg. Officers are looking for a black man who is in his 30s or 40s and was last seen wearing a brown coat. In Rapid City, a child was taken to the hospital following a vehicle versus pedestrian crash this afternoon. Officers say that the crash happened along East Signal Drive. Investigators say that the vehicle hit a child and then the suspect ran away. Authorities say that a person has been arrested. The victim was taken to the hospital with serious injuries but is expected to survive.
A case of the mysterious illness that's spreading among dogs has been confirmed in Fargo, North Dakota. Veterinarians say they're not sure how the illness is spreading or whether it's bacterial or viral. In some dogs, this new cough can turn into pneumonia, causing the canine to have trouble breathing. Health officials are telling pet owners to make sure their dog is up to date on their current vaccinations and limiting their time with or around other dogs.
What has been reported in several states is dogs with respiratory signs that have been atypical of what we normally see. Respiratory disease in dogs is not uncommon, and we see it routinely in kennel situations and boarding situations. And this just happens to be a strain that we haven't been able to identify at this point.
Veterinarians say that most dogs are able to fight the illness and recover. Health officials hope to have a cure and a better understanding of the illness soon. Thursday is the last day to submit your name ideas for snow plows at the South Dakota Department of Transportation. You can send in your submissions of the Transportation Department's website. Past winning names include Luke Icewalker, Fleetwood Mac, and Blizzard of Oz. Next month, the DOT will announce the 12 winning names for this winter season and which region they will be stationed at. As part of the campaign, there are also coloring sheets, crossword puzzles, and word finds for families and classrooms.